we're at a really interesting time where our entire society needs to reevaluate its priorities. And I think that we're battling it on this front, on this music, art, jazz front.
Back on the road. I like driving, actually. There's something about, I don't know, being on the road and you kind of like reflect a little. Today we're heading down to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. And hopefully we're going to experience some of that love at Chris's Cafe. It's one of the best clubs in Philadelphia, if not like the only club in Philadelphia. I feel a little hesitant about this drive because the car is kind of talking to me a little bit. It's making some sounds that I haven't seen. I mean, I haven't heard before. Can you see sound? It's making me a little nervous. A little nervous. Hey, man, is there a mechanic here? Do you guys have a mechanic? They said that the boots were pretty deteriorated. At some point in the near future, I would have to probably replace the axle. Right. Yeah. I just don't know what to do about it because we're heading down to Philly right now. We're supposed to be there at 7, but I think we're kind of too late for that anyway. Feels like the van's doing like this a little. This is like boom, 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 boom. It's
I feel
dull.
like this is that commercial where everybody makes noise on the commercial. And, you know.
Hey, maybe it will be. Do you want to? Do you want to just?
Can we? You're gonna drive?
You want me to?
Oh man, tell him to turn his lights on. Oh, he didn't turn them on. He got a brake light out. Yeah, that's a tire.
It is?
Make a left into this driveway here.
Okay. There's something in the tire, maybe?
No, the tire needs to be changed.
Oh.
You got a spare?
Yeah. Maybe we could put the tenor on there. All right. Do you think this is any good? This is good. Yeah. It's flat?
It's flat. Let's work on this one.
Okay. Yeah.
He's got leaks already. The rim's got to be reseated with all the bubbles.
Crazy, man. We're definitely not making Abe's first set, that's for sure. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like that tire is going to be good for anything when you get done with it.
Well, the thing ain't been changed since 1973.
I think you're right about that. He's doing that with a kind of passion, you know. Sometimes I wish some musicians would have that kind of passion. Should order him a pastrami sandwich.
It'll be okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, meaning we can get home, or okay?
Okay, enjoyed it.
Oh, all right.
Yes, 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 yes.
This guy, Danny, was leaving in 5 minutes. He was like packing up, ready to go home. And those guys were amazing, but we were so lucky. I mean, I say that now. We have no idea if this tire is going to make it. It's nice. Where's that bell that's cracked they keep refusing to replace? I don't know, I guess they just can't raise the money or something. We're here. This is it. Chris's Cafe. One advantage of getting to a club late is you get to hear the second set. So this is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this. I don't know these cats, so here we go. We'll see what's happening.
I really really prefer to play for an audience. I like the pressure. I like people like caring about what we're doing. So I don't mind playing for a small group of people. It's annoying when there's a small group of people and like half of that group is talking really loud while they're trying to play. But
we're just one half of what goes on. Because we've been blessed to play the music and try to, but the listener who has the ears, that's the other half.
It doesn't matter what kind of music we're playing, right?
Doesn't matter.
To engage the audience, you need to be doing something that engages them.
That they can relate to. Because we learned to, like music, we learned a lot of stuff. There's stuff that we know, technically we know how to get the stuff. The listener, they just know whether they like it or they don't like it.
Is Mike here? We'd like to ask Mr. Mike Boone to report to the bandstand. Please put your hands together for a Philadelphia legend who does a lot for us young musicians, supporting, coming to our concerts.
Of course, everybody talks about Philadelphia and jazz, and this is the spot, right?
It's really the only spot now in Philadelphia that's officially a jazz club. We're losing the people who really know what jazz is and really can appreciate the art. But we're not losing the people who want to be entertained. It's about show business. Even though it's jazz, you know, if I can't understand that perfect lick, then give me an eye, wink at me, smile at me, tell me a good joke.
I talk to people who complain about how they can't make a living playing this music or whatever, and why is that? Why is it that we can't make a living playing this music?
well, people can't make a living doing anything anymore. Isn't that the whole thing, right? We can't make a living, period. We're at a really interesting time, you know, best of times, worst of times, where our entire society needs to reevaluate its priorities. And I think that we're battling it on this front, on this music, art, jazz front.
We're all just trying to get better at this thing and just trying to keep it going. Sometimes it can be dysfunctional, as most families are. But I mean, we all have a healthy pride in what's going on here in Philly. I think the challenge for us is trying to get the rest of Philadelphia to kind of tap into what we have here.
Give it up for
That sounds so fucking good.
You know what's great about that song is that it's written by Benny Golson, and Benny Golson is from Philadelphia. I felt a bit disappointed with that experience, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think it has something to do with the fact that there wasn't many people in the audience, and they didn't seem to be very much paying attention. But I kind of dug, like the second group, they just kept with their vibe. They just kept playing. The drummer was cracking all these stupid jokes.
Seriously, are there any women here who aren't being paid to be here right now?
We see that you were a little bit fixated on the presence of femininity in the club during your set.
This is a period of my life.
If you want to be with women,
is
jazz
not
is
the
like
deal.
not the choice, you know.
My parents didn't tell me this.
I mean, I've experienced exactly what they've experienced, so I know the feeling. But I wonder that if we're not kind of training people to accept jazz music as a background. And that's what it felt like in that club tonight. It felt like it was background music. They weren't playing background music now. They were playing. They were playing with some volume, intensity. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about that.